Hey guys, this is one of my most exciting, at least for me, videos that I'm going to be doing because we're talking about the levator scapula. The levator scapula is a muscle from the superior medial border of your scapula, so the inner part of your shoulder blade, and then climbs up to the first four segments of your neck. Now, if you work at a computer or spend a lot of time on your phone, you're about 90% sure that it's going to be tight or shortened, myself included. So it's an easy way to approach this that you can do at home. I've found really good ways to treat this clinically, but I've had to come up with some good home exercise strategies so that people can deal with this the other 6 days or week or month where they're not coming in to see me. So if this seems relevant to you, neck stiffness or some shoulder impingement, which I'll break down in a minute, stick around. I'll show you guys how to deal with it. All right, this next part's important because we want to find out whether or not your levator scap is actually tight. Now, what I mean by tight is if you're doing computer work like this all day, that muscle that I talked about in the back has to hold your noggin up the entire day. So when a muscle's been asked to work that much for that long or sustain that long of a contraction, it will adapt by just staying tight or contracted all day long as a result. So to find out whether or not you're tight there, let's say we're talking about the right one. It obviously goes from here to here. If I'm gonna lengthen it, I find about 50% of the people will get irritated in the muscle or pain in the muscle as they ask a muscle that's shortened to lengthen. I find the other 50%, myself included, it hurts more if I go towards it. So a muscle that's already shortened, I'm asking it to shorten more. So if it was the right one, if you're irritated when you kind of dip your ear backwards towards your shoulder blade and that's sore, or when you bring your nose into your opposite armpit and that's sore, then you know your levator scap is going to be relevant. So if you want to learn how to deal with that in a way that I use myself, then stick around, I'll show you guys how. All right, back to the famous lacrosse ball. First, you got to identify where the muscle is. So if we're doing my left one, the superior medial border of the levator scap is right around here. So you're going to try and put the ball right in that area. The ball covers a lot of territory, so you don't have to be that precise at the beginning. Then you pin it on the wall. I usually like to support my arm, step away from the wall a little bit so I'm putting some pressure into the wall. And then I'm just gonna go across the muscle. Expect to feel almost like you're going over some ropey tendons because it's exactly what it is. And I usually spend about 3 minutes doing this. And then after the 3 minutes is done, that's when you can recheck, does it still, if it's my left one, does it still hurt when I go towards it? Or does it hurt when I stretch it out? And then you can repeat it if it's not too sore. As soon as that's done, assuming again it's my left one, you can do your stretch, just a traditional stretch where you keep the shoulder down and then you gently pull your nose into your armpit. I always like to break down the tissue a little bit first before applying the stretch to get a better result. The stretch you would hold for 30 seconds and do that 2 or 3 times throughout the day. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is your gentle reminder that if you haven't done your stretches yet today, right now is a perfect time and you might as well do it while watching one of these 2 videos. If you have any questions with any of the content you just watched, comment below. I'll do my best to get back to you guys, and thanks for watching.